Hey everyone, Islip here, and today I'm going to be doing a review on Transformers Armada Tidal Wave. And yeah, I got this guy. I'll put the eBay seller somewhere where I got this guy from, but I got it at an auction or whatever, one of those online thingies where you put in a bid, and yeah, I put in a bid and I got it for 29 and change, I think. The only thing so far as I can tell that he's missing is his missiles. So I was very stoked to get this. So here he is. He comes in 3 components. He's almost like one of those mini-con teams that like they form the Sky Boom Shield or Perceptor or whatever, where there are 3 components that come together to form the robot. The only thing is these don't have individual bot modes. So we'll take a look at the first part. This is I love this thing. This is an aircraft carrier. So it's a little stumpy in scale, and but I like it. And he's got mini con ports everywhere. This part slides down. I think that's so it could clip onto Megatron's arm in combined mode. I don't know. Don't really care. He unfortunately has these ports sticking out the back, but you could pretend that they're like rocket boosters or something. But there's a lot of nice detail on here. Let's get it in close. You can look on the tower and see. Look at that. Isn't that spiffy? It's not painted in, it's just molded in, and unfortunately there's a big old ugly screw there, but yeah, lots and lots of detail. And a really cool feature for those who've never seen this toy before, if you push this up like that, there's a mini-con under here. There's a little compartment for a mini-con. We'll take a look at the mini-con right now. It comes out folded like this. Just fold that forward, fold this down, and you've got a little jet. Now, honestly, don't know what the jet's name is because I didn't bother to look. I didn't really care. I'm glad it came with it, but, you know. He transforms by folding that back, I guess. Folding these down, flipping that forward, flipping this there, and there you go. It's really not a very good looking mini-con, but whatever, it's a freebie. So, but it's cool. Turn it back into this little plane mode. For some reason I like that best out of the modes. And you can plug it in there if you want to. It's very out of scale, but you know, you have a little airplane on the aircraft carrier, you could plug it in here. I wonder why that one is red though. The mini-con port is red there. But you can do that if you wanted to, or you know, just put him back in. Which is what he's probably going to stay for the rest of the review. I'm going to put him back into his little compartment. Flip that up, you can see there's a lot of nice little detail in there. You just take them and plug them in. Stays pretty good. And just close this like that and push it down, and there you can see him from the side. So there's the aircraft carrier mode. Then there's this sort of, I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but I'm gonna say Battleship mode. It's pretty nice. The little guns do have a little articulation. You can point the, what do you call it, it's kind of up. Well, some of them you can, some of them don't go up. These are upside down. I wonder why those are upside down. Did this come off at some point? I'm gonna have to pop this off because the guns here are upside down, so they don't go up like the rest of them do. But you can take a mini-con and get another mini-con. And I'll take good old Unicron's Kranix and put it here. And then push down, and his his guns shoot. Oh, well, they don't shoot, they go sideways. That's pretty cool. It's got wheels, it rolls really nicely. I think this one has wheels. Yeah, they all have wheels. They roll. This is supposed to have missiles, but the missiles are gone. So that's fine with me. Let's see. I wonder if Megatron's missiles will work. Test this thing out. Nah, that doesn't fit, but you know me, that's not really important. So, rolls really nice. Makes pretty cool noise. So that's the second part. And then there's this part here. To be honest with you, I don't think in the show he ever split into his 3 components except when he was combining. So this has a little, sort of like a little cockpit right there. And it could be sort of a spaceship, I guess. But it's got another mode. If you flip these open, and I guess you put these up, flip these open and flip these down, then it becomes a sort of a carrier, like in Saving Private Ryan. I guess these can go up and, block the whatchamacallit. But yeah, it could be like a little carrier for Saving Private Ryan. Let's see if I can get a Unicron. I don't have a Minicon, so I'll just take Mega Shoten. And he can sort of sit in there when he's too big. There we go, Cranks. We'll take Cranks. He's a kind of a big Minicon. Big and bulky, but he'll have to do, because I don't have anybody else, and that flips around. It's really weird. So, sorry about this, guys. I should have prepared a little bit better, but you know me, I don't prepare, just go out and do it. Just do it. So yeah, you can have them like sitting in there waiting for the hatch to open so he could get shot down. But yeah, you could do that. So that's the third part. Alright, so let me get these guys in their proper positions. So, oops. So I can do my little movie magic and have them combined for you. So there's that one, this one, and this one. And let's pull this back. And let's see. Get you into your approximate parts, places, and alright, and here we have his combined mode. And he turns into a giant warship. And surprisingly enough, the whole thing works. Even having an aircraft carrier in the front works. Now, before going any further, let me state this. The colors that Hasbro chose for this figure in the American release are completely wrong. It's supposed to be mostly grays with purple everywhere. For some reason, they thought it was a better idea to break it up by throwing in the green over here. These are supposed to be, I think, purple or black or something like that. And yeah, I don't know what they were thinking, but yeah, they did that, and it's not a bad toy. It's still, actually, it's an excellent toy, but searching eBay high and low looking for the original colors for this guy. But yeah, he's pretty cool. It rolls. You can still use that gimmick. Close that up. Put this here. And that still moves. You could still use this if you wanted to and have the seats out or whatever, but I think that this looks better like this. So yeah, so he's in his flying fortress mode, and as you can see, it's kind of heavy on both sides, so it sort of bows a little bit, but I don't care. It's still pretty cool. So, there's not really much for me to say about this, other than that it's really cool and it's very highly detailed. Let me see if I can get it closer in. I mean, the details are all the same, they just have a much different feel. You can see his, you know, like, that's his butt. You turn it this way, that's his nuts. But, very, very, very good detail everywhere. Awesome. 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 So, let's put this down here. And, with a snap of my fingers, away we go. Alright, and there we go with the combined robot mode. The camera is about 2.5 feet back from this guy because he's fairly big. It looks pretty cool. I love it. I love it. I know some people might be like, hey, there's, you know, he's kind of like a brick, and he is a little flat on the sides, but he was like that on the show, so it's okay. Let's see. Oh, I already took the Minicon out. You can take the Minicon, and I like to, if I'm gonna use the gimmick here, I like to just place the Minicon like that, and it blends in fairly well. And then you can still use his gimmick where now his boobs and his abs turn sideways and shoot. You can still pose these up a little bit, so he's not actually shooting himself, except for that last one. So he's got that gimmick, and you can, you know, put a bunch of Minicons all over him if you'd like to. Let's grab a few. Just a few. I'm not going to go overly crazy, but, you know, you've got that Minicon there. Let's see. If you wanted to, you could try to put this Minicon here. Minicon we'll put over there. And the, you know, get Kranix back into his little moon with a gun mode, I guess. Let's get that down like that. And stick that one over there. Whoops. And yeah, there's Minicon ports everywhere. So this guy can be powered up to the teeth. Powered up to the teeth. Yeah. Now in Japan, this guy is called Shockwave. And in America, he goes Tidal Wave. In Japan, he goes Shock. He repeats the word shock. And it eventually says wave. Now, I wish I would have brought this out, but he, in Energon, he gets reformatted into Mirage, and turns into this, you know, boat thing. It's pretty cool. I wish I would have brought him out with me, but I didn't bring him out. And gains an intelligence boost, and actually, at least according to Hasbro, gains a power boost. Like, Hasbro wanted Mirage to be a different character from Tidal Wave. They didn't want him to be the, you know, one same character. So originally he was going to be more powerful than Shockwave, but I mean Tidal Wave, but didn't know it because, you know, he was already cocky enough. So he does come apart to form bits for another Megatron, but I don't have that Megatron, so maybe I'll try it with another bot later. Yeah, somebody just walked out of the room and scared the hell out of me. Freaking ghosty ninjas. So, put him next to Cybertron Leader Class Megatron. You can see he's actually taller. Not by too much, but he's still taller, so that's pretty cool. Some of you don't have that figure, so let's see, what else can I... we'll go with... how about we go with G1 Megatron. Some of you might have that figure. You can see how much taller he is. Others of you might have the deluxe Megatron figure, which is not a bad figure. Don't have that one. I'll put Mega Shoten into the mix. He's the size of a Legends figure from Cybertron. So you can see the size right there. And we'll go with Legends of Cybertron Megatron. You can see right there for yourself. I'll put them next to here. And some of you don't even have that, so we'll go with some Marvel figures. Let's go with some old Marvel Legends figure. We'll go with this thing. If you don't have that one and you have the one that comes with the little riding doohickey, you got that one. Some of you only have the new Marvel Legends stuff, so here we go with Marvel Legends Hulk and Marvel Universe Hulk and Marvel Universe War Planet Hulk War, whatever. So you can see the size difference. You can see how big he is. It's pretty massive. It's pretty cool. So yep, that's pretty much it. I don't have much else to say. I'll try to remember to put a link in for the Mirage review for those of you who want to see it. And that's it. So thank you for joining me. And later. Before I go, I just wanted to show you that I managed to figure out how to get Tidal Wave to combine with Cybertron Megatron. Well, most of it anyway. Like this piece that just uses a flying battle platform, I guess. That could be what that is, like a flying, I don't know. Then you've got this arm, which is the Battleship, and it plugs in to the, it actually plugs right into the port where you would plug in Nemesis Breaker for Dark Claw mode. Except it doesn't fit as well, but it fits well enough. And then you just take the arm, the other arm, transform it like this, and fold the clips out and attach it, and you've got, yeah, I haven't figured out what that would be. And then you just put it on top of here, and there you go. You have a powered up mode for Megatron, which is actually probably a lot more cumbersome and awkward to use than his normal mode. So yeah, I don't see Megatron winning very many battles in this configuration, but I thought I'd show it to you. See, he rolls around nicely. With this extra weight though, it's a little hard to balance him. He does tend to fall forward. But yeah, unfortunately, because of all this extra stuff, the weapons he did have do not work. But it's just nice that you can figure out new things for new combinations for older toys. So we'll see if in the future I can find some more combinations for this figure on newer toys or whatever. So yeah, that's it. I'm Icelip. Let me just run through some close-ups so you can see, in fact, it does attach and it does work. Bye-bye. about as well as whatever it was, except down there that just kind of is there. Yep, and that's that. Bye. Before I forget, I just came up with this configuration, which is extremely not good, but I managed to get all the pieces on there somehow. But oops, it's just way too much weight for this Tron to hold on. As long as I keep them still, it's fine. But it's got that extra arm thing there. I've got him using Tidal Waves arms, and then the only thing I could do was just try to balance this on it. Maybe if I turn it upside down, maybe this will work better. Alright. So now I'll just move this around because it'll be a lot easier, but you can see I've got all the Tidal Wave bits on Megatron, second configuration. And yeah, I just did it just because I thought I could. And I was right. It's not at all playable in this form. Not at all. So, but, just thought it'd be nice to check it out. Alright. Alright, I'm done. So to figure out where the button is, there it is.